Well, I would say that historical consciousness has been developing over the past 100 years or more, and is on the increase because sociological changes are going more and more rapidly with technological advances and everything. The world is changing so rapidly that we feel we're in an entirely different world than people were in 100 or 200 or 500 years ago. And this sense of historical change has introduced a certain feeling of historical relativity, that what was thought to be true 100 or 1,000 years ago may not prove to be true after all, because we have a radically new perspective on things. And going together with that historical relativity is a sense of cultural relativity, that we have been thrust into contact with many cultures from which we were previously isolated, so that the cultures of Japan and China and India and Africa and South America and other places impact us in a way they never did before because of the rapid means of communication that we have. And therefore we are sensitive to the fact that things that seem obvious to us might not be obvious to them, and things that seem obvious to them may not appear to be obvious at all to us. And that leads to a sense of relativity in our statements. Whatever we state as true is stated within the limits of our own perspective. So I think this kind of relativity can easily lead to a kind of relativism and a subjectivism, that truth is just whatever I make it out to be, that there are no longer any objective standards of truth. This is, I would think, a problem, that people think there's nothing that is objectively, permanently, and universally true. And that leads to a serious problem with regard to faith, because I think Christianity stands or falls by the proposition that there is one Son of God, Jesus Christ, who became man, died on the cross, rose from the dead for our salvation, and this is true objectively, and everybody should believe it and come to believe it, no matter what their perspective is, no matter what nationality they belong to, no matter what culture they were raised in. And this is permanently true and will be true till the end of time. There is one God who exists in three persons. So the dogmas of the Church proclaim truths that are universal and permanent and necessary, and are not up for grabs. So I think in our contemporary throwaway civilization, it becomes increasingly difficult for people to be committed to a body of truth which comes down from many centuries past and is still held to be true today. So I think that is the kind of problem that we have to face as Christians and as Catholics. How can we reconcile the permanent truth of our faith, its universal value, with the sense of historicity and cultural limitations that we have? And I think one does that in terms of a hermeneutics and interpretation of the body of truth that has come down to us, that is has a certain element of variability as we mediate it to different audiences in different areas of history. So this is going to occupy theologians, I think, for the next 50 or 100 years as the number one problem.